Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kenya Kabaddi Premier League Match 4. RDU facing it off with Kiambu Plackers. It's going to be a very good match. A joy to look back to. I'm looking for both teams looking for a win. Remember, on the mat plays Samuel Wafla. Samuel Wafla has been called up for the Pro Kabaddi to play for UP Yoda. He is now a UP Yoda, and they are set to go back to India to play the Pro Kabaddi League. This is Kenya Premier League, Kabaddi Premier League, bringing you live from Kasarani, Indo Arena. And RDU Wantos chose coach. It's anybody's game now. Kiambu Plackers are going to take the first raid. Francis Dennis taking the first raid from the right. Stretches back to the left, and he tries. Francis, and it's going to be an empty raid. And Lenny Wachura is going to direct the raid. Lenny on the left. Lenny takes up the bonus. Francis Dennis, team captain for France. He tries a toe touch. And jersey number 2 is out. Sawa Wafla is out. And Lenny on the left. Tries a toe touch. Lenny runs. Lenny back to the left. The bonus. Lenny tries a toe touch. Lenny. No bonus. Francis Dennis in the raid. On the left. Goes to the left. Tries to reach out for the bonus. Flanks Lenny. Francis. Very agitated. Francis. And it's going to be an empty raid for Kiambu Plackers. Lenny makes a touch, makes a kick, and it's right on point. RDU take a point. Abdul Griffins on the right corner. Abdul Griffins on the right. Tries the kick. Very tall. The wind. Tries the kick again. Lenny. Samuel Wafla on the left. Samuel Wafla. Back to the left. He tries to stretch. Samuel Wafla takes the bonus. Francis Dennis to the left corner. Takes ease. Francis Dennis. And takes the kick. Makes a very brilliant kick. And jersey number 9 off the mat. 1 point for Francis Dennis. Lenny. Lenny with the raid on the left. And Lenny's off the mat. Losing count. The raid. 1 point for Kiambu Placas. Francis. Francis with the raid. Francis on the right. Waffler's corner. Francis. Francis. Samuel Waffler with the passing. And they strategize. Samuel Waffler. And they're with him. They have him. They have Samuel Waffler. The little kids of Kiambu Placas. Little men of Kiambu Placas have Waffler off the mat. It's a point for Kiambu Placas. Francis on the raid, on the right, and he stretches. Straight in Mochi's corner. John Mutiso on the left. John Mutiso on the left. And he tries to get it out, but they were there. They were ready to have him. It's a point for Kiambu Placas. Francis with the raid. Buru's corner. Francis. Super tackle his own. Francis. Francis on the right corner. And it's a super tackle. It's a super tackle. It's a super tackle for RDU. And RDU, take their raid. RDU. Lesinko with the raid. Lesinko. Kiambu Placas of the raid. Tries the kick. Very long legs. But Ruben was there. Buru was there with the block. It's a point. Lenny's back. Lenny for the raid. Lady Washira for the raid. And he tries the kick. Lenny on the left. Lenny with the raid. And it's an empty raid. George. And he was there. Couldn't last long there. This tax was long overdue. And Buru did the work. Waffler. Jersey number 5 off the mat. 1 point for RDU. Jersey number 12. And he stretches, tries the kick. Oh, there's a point. Point. Really tried, George. And he got that point. And the umpire is having a conversation with the captain. Wrong entry or something. Waffler on the raid. 4 players on the mat. Waffler. Takes 3 players off the mat. 3 players off the mat. And jersey number 2 is going to take the raid. George Guittari. George. George. Really trying to get something here. Walking his way around. And it's going to be a very simple all out. Fast all out for Kiambu Plackers. And 3 points for RDU. Francis Dennis. Francis Dennis with the raid. Francis Dennis. Francis Dennis. Francis Dennis. He moves. Francis Dennis. Very aggressive. Very agitated. Francis Dennis. He tries the bonus. Running bonus. Did he have it? And he gets the point. Bonus point for Kiambu Plackers. Lenny Washira. Lenny Washira. Lenny. Lenny in the left corner. Lenny gets the point. Griffins. Griffins is the raid. On the left corner. Buru's corner. Moves. Gets the kick. But Buru was there to make sure he doesn't take Samuel's point over. Oh, it's really nice. He really did it wrong. And the Kiambu are really defending well. Really defending well. And Francis to the raid. Francis on the right corner, left corner. Francis. Looking for a workout strategy. Francis. Francis. Empty raid. Leno Ashira. Lenny on the left. Takes up the bonus. And back with the bonus point. Dennis. Francis Dennis. With the raid. Francis. 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 Was looking for a running bonus. And he gets it. Lenny. Lenny Wachira. Lenny on the left. Takes the bonus. Dennis Wachira. Dennis on Samuel Waffler's corner. Dennis. Dennis.